Turn my mic up just a little bit
Right there, Brett.
there. That's better.
You think people can hear you there?
Well, I've heard that I'm a little quiet.
Because you got your mic way out there by your ear.
Hey, Ricky wants to commentate.
I'll throw him in here in a minute.
Put him in.
I'll throw him in a minute.
All right. Welcome, everybody. This is our last final of the evening. This is the final of the 8-ball silver division. This is Stephen Rainey, the winner of the winner's bracket, getting ready to break. He's got a Fargo rating of 470, and his opponent, coming from the one-loss side, is a familiar to him. These two guys played in the hot seat match. Rod Baker. He's got a Fargo rating of 442. This is an even race to 4.
And here we go.
Here we go. We're off.
Welcome to Badboys TV.
Well, he's made a couple of balls, one of each.
And he'll be starting off with a shot off the rail. As soon as this match is over, you guys can check out CSI TV, and they are streaming the Arizona State Tournament. Bad Boys crew is running that event too.
Our JV crew's down there.
Please go and check it out after you watch us, just so you can get in their chat room or pop up on Facebook and let Ozzy know how much better we are.
Yeah. That was a nice shot. Whoa, don't think he wanted to put that 8-ball right there, but. Let's see.
Is our referee going to have to get up and check this?
They don't seem
No,
to.
I think he's going to shoot. Well, if he's shooting that ball, I think I would call it rough.
No, he's solid, so he's not shooting that ball. He's going to shoot the 5.
Well, there you go. I'm paying all kinds of attention. Well, he's going to wish he didn't bump that 13 over, or the 11 over in front of the 8 earlier then. He should have a nice little breakout shot here. He's going to have to put a little Spitfire on this shot to get over there, though.
He's got some angle. I think if he just put some straight right on it, should be pretty good. Just like that. Get out of there, too. Oh.
No love, no love.
Well.
Does it get by there, Brett?
I think it does. If he shoots his 6 and gets over.
Yeah, it must go by.
Yeah, I think he's okay. But he's going to have to play good position on that, too. Just get to the left of the 14 there.
We are here at the Soaring Eagle Hotel and Casino in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Beautiful location. And this is the Michigan BCAPL State Championship.
Yeah, I've heard it's beautiful outside here, too. I haven't really been
I can see
outside.
some trees through the window from here.
Yeah. I can tell it's still daylight out there. And he's missed that 6. He was so focused on getting.
He wanted to make sure he got over for that, too.
Yeah. Getting position was. But he has not left a whole lot for his opponent to shoot at him.
No, he hasn't. And really, either his opponent is going to shoot that 12 ball, or he might have the 13-10 combo, but then he opens up that 2 ball completely.
He's kind of wishing that his opponent hadn't put the 8-ball over against the 11, too. Well, he tried the combination and it didn't go. Now does the 2 pass the 10? I believe it does. He can go rail first.
Right, yeah, he'll have to go rail first. I think he's going to try to cut that 3 ball.
Well, I would not do that because you need it to break out your 8 ball. He'll shoot this 6, get on the 2.
See how good he gets shape out of that pocket. He hit that really nice.
A little hard. Whoa, baby. All right, he's fine.
Wow, he hit that 10 ball first and still almost made that ball. I think he should have went off the rail first.
Yeah.
But he almost got it anyway. Not a whole lot of damage there because that 13 or 11, whatever ball that is, and the 9 ball there in a
the
tough
11
spot.
The 11 and the 8 are tied up. He's going to have to start off with a 14-12 combo, it looks like here.
Get it, get it. Come on, baby, drop. Oh,
Wow.
I wanted that to go.
How that ball did not fall is beyond me. Well,
Yeah. Well, even if it did go, he was going to have a really tough shot next shot.
Steven can cut this 3 in, but he's not going to be able to break it. He's going to have to play for the bank on the 8.
No, I think he's going to shoot that 2, and he's looking at getting shape on the 3 to get out that 8.
Okay, I forgot that. I didn't see the 2 still over there, but I forgot the 2 was still hanging over there. I was looking at the 3.
And that's why you're commentating and not playing.
Yep. That is very true. Working for you. I'm too sore to play anymore.
Does make it tough, doesn't it?
Almost impossible.
You brought your pool stick. Have you taken it out of the room?
I haven't even taken it out of the suitcase
Oh,
yet.
I don't think he got up high enough to even hit that 3.
No, he hooked himself. Haven't even taken it out of my suitcase yet.
Well, you got to at least bring it in here and show the tournament to the pool stick. It's a little warm in here.
Yeah, the last couple nights it's been kind of chilly. Tonight is
Oh, this is a tough shot. I think I'd shoot that with a jump shot because he doesn't have to clear much of the 9.
well, he does have a jump cue over there in his case. I can see it sticking out.
Two-railer. I prefer the jump on this one. Doesn't have to clear much of the 9. A 2-railer, that's a tough gig when you got the pockets.
I think he can mass it. I don't think. Well, boy, he's really.
He's gonna have to mass it.
I don't
He's
think he's
shooting
got
it like he's got to mass it a lot.
I don't think he's got to mass it this much.
Well,
Yeah, he didn't mass it at all.
he put a lot of mass on the cue ball, but not enough to get around the 9.
All right, so that'll give Rod Baker the ball in hand, and he's trying to figure out what to do with that 11 and the 8.
Well, and with that 3 ball there, makes that breakout a little tougher.
It does. So he's going to go up and get rid of those 3 that are up there on the top rail.
He might have the angle to break out that 8 now.
Yeah, if he looks at it, I think he does. I would be going into it right here. Just
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh, that's no
And
reward
he did
at all.
not get rewarded.
No reward at all. He hooked
Well,
himself on
he's got a nice
2 of
safety.
his balls.
Nice safety opportunity here. He can come off the 11, put the cue ball up on the top rail behind the 8.
What you want to do here is make sure that you don't tie the 11 up, though.
Right. Just get it off the rail.
Just get it to block stuff, but don't tie it up. There you go, just like that.
That's perfect.
Perfect ball speed. What you gonna do now, Steven?
All started because he hooked himself. He's looking at kicking in behind it and trying to kick it in the side.
It's not really a bad choice because I don't see any other kicks to the ball other than that bottom rail.
Yeah.
You got to miss it going by and hit it perfect coming back. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, he did.
Oh, a hero shot now.
Wow. Now what? Now what?
You can go back and watch that shot on video.
Yeah.
But what to
First
do with that 8-ball? I think you just shoot that 8-ball across corner,
Yeah.
bank it across.
I think you have to.
You know, and try to do it at pocket speed so that at least you block the 11 if you miss.
Right. Right. You don't fire this.
Unless he can get by that 13. Nah,
He's-
he's going to go for the bank.
Yeah. He's lining up the bank.
You do not want to hit that 11 with the cue ball.
No. And he shouldn't, unless he draws it or something. I don't think he will. Shouldn't be a double kiss here. If he hits it good.
Well, after that last kick shot, we should bump his Fargo rating up a couple points. That was a great kick. You have to hit that shot perfect to make that shot.
Fargo doesn't care how, just how many.
Look at this.
Wow.
Boom. What kind of Fargo ratings that guy got?
470.
2 great shots in a row.
Yeah, he hit that like he wants to win this.
Two beautiful shots. A kick and a bank.
You know, you play the perfect safety, you think, and that's something we talked about in an earlier match. You play the safety, it was the right shot. He kicks the ball in, then he banks the 8, and you lose. But
He earned it. You know, I mean,
He
the
did.
safety was the right
He
shot
did
to
the
shoot
sa-
there.
You put those balls back the same way. Rod's got to play the exact same safety.
Percentages are saying he's going to win. If he exact same scenario over and over, he's going to win 95% of the time.
Right. Well, apparently he's got a pretty bright future because he just put his shades on over there.
Steve. Steven made 2 fantastic shots to win that game.
All right, so Rod needs to come with a good break here. Try to get back to even.
Looks like he's going for the second ball. And pockets one.
The last kiss
And
on the
he's
table.
got an option. He can shoot the stripes or the solid, so that's good.
He's looking at him.
It's just a matter of preference.
Well, a lot of the decision for me would be, does the 14 go? And I don't think it does, so I like the solids here.
I like the solids here because you can shoot that 7. You could even back up the cue ball a little bit and probably nudge that 14 to separate the 3. And
Well, the 3
the
3
4
will go.
Yeah,
You
but
make
you
the
got to be
4,
in a
you can-
perfect spot.
Yeah, but you got the 4 on the side. You can get right there for the 3. I don't like moving balls if you don't have to.
Yeah, I'd like to move that, bump that out of there a little bit. I don't like that window's too tight for me. Way too tight for me. I'm just saying, that window's too tight for me. I need a door. I need a doorway.
Double door.
Well, if he shoots the 5.
I need doorway, handicap ramp, escalator.
I think I would have shot that a little softer, so I had the angle to come off the 2 to get to the 3 a little easier. But he can still get there from here. Just
Yeah.
take the cube off the bottom rail and straight up towards the 10.
You can even bump the 10. You'd be fine.
Oh,
too
that's
hard.
the window you didn't want to fit
Ooh.
through.
Yeah.
Well, even though Brett Baker didn't want to bump that 3 out of there at all, I think that's going to be Rod's trouble ball. Because he can shoot the 6 and get shape on the 4, and I think he's still going to be really tight on that 3.
Actually, that's what I would do here. I'd shoot the 6, the 4, just back it up a couple inches, shoot the 3, get up there for the 1 and the 8. But we'll see. Well, we've substituted in a new commentator here. I'm being joined by the infamous Ricky Bryant of pool media fame and fortune. Or, well, okay, fame. Welcome, Ricky.
Glad to be here. It's been a really beautiful event.
Oh, it has.
Yep. We're in day 3, and tomorrow will be team events starting day 4.
It's only day 3.
Yeah.
Seems like we've been here longer than that.
Well, you have been because you came in for setup.
That's true. Yeah, we're here for a couple of days before everything gets started.
Well, he's got a house to get in order there with that layout.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He can shoot this 4 in the side and just back up a couple inches, just enough to clear that 10.
Yeah, and
That'll
you
be
really have to
fine.
get on it without hitting the 9. Yeah, because they look like they're frozen together there.
Yeah, the 3 will go, but the 14 doesn't. Okay, he chose to follow. Come on out. I don't know if he got there.
I think he may be okay, but I would expect we're going to see him
Another-
call for a ref here.
Another inch or 2. Oh, I don't think.
You don't think so?
Nah. I mean, if the 10 moves or the 14 moves, it's a foul. There's nothing real. I think he's going to spin this a little bit.
And it doesn't go.
Yep. He just needed to get over there about 2 more inches. Alrighty, so Stephen Rains comes to the table now. Doesn't have an easy shot to start off with, but he doesn't have to do a whole lot. He can shoot that 14 all the way up.
Yeah, that looks like.
But he's looking at shooting the 13.
So,
He'll go into the 15 and separate those. Oh, he's playing safe.
yep.
Don't tie it up. Okay, that's good. Now, this is interesting. In the first game, Rod played a nice safety. Steven kicked a ball in the side and then had to make a cross bank on the 8, and he did it to win. So I'm a tiny bit surprised that he chose to play safe there and give Rod the chance to kick a ball in and get out. Here we go. He missed it that time. He hit it that time, and no rail.
No rail after contact.
And he did the sportsman thing and gave ball in hand to his opponent. He didn't make his opponent ask. I would just shoot the combination here. They're so close together.
Yeah.
But he's going to cut this 11 ball.
Of course. Yeah, I'm like you. I'd play the combination because in the worst case you miss it, you've hooked him again.
Right, it's a free shot.
Yeah. Because it's a nice
and you don't have to
two-way.
do anything. You know, you just maybe put a tiny bit of draw on it just to make sure the cue ball and the 15 are separated, and then you.
Yep.
I wonder if he's playing safe here.
I don't think so.
No, I think he's cutting it in. Yeah, he's cutting it in.
But he had a two-way if it didn't go.
He didn't really leave himself real good here. I think he would have had better position shooting the easy combo.
I'm trying to, when he raises it back up, yeah, I guess he does have full ball. I didn't think he did. I thought the 10 had a little bit of a nod on it there.
It's, you know, it's funny how the
Our angle,
TV screen
yeah.
really is misleading sometimes.
but he can't slide off of that object ball up there. That side pocket's big.
Yeah, well, I think if he draws back just a little bit.
Yep.
For the 15 or, you know, and that'll also, you know, he's looking to.
Yeah. Looking at where he'd be.
That way, if he does somehow miss this, he might be able to get safe too. Well, he's just flat playing safe here. He's just going to bump the 15 to the rail. Oh, he hit that hard. But he's okay.
But he came out of it okay.
He's okay.
Well, I've heard lots of nice comments from the players here about Badboys' first venture into running this tournament and bringing in the diamond tables. It's been very positive.
Yeah, it's amazing when once they get to play on diamond tables, oh wow, look at this cut.
Yep. And a lot of good comments about the keeping everything on time and running well.
I've seen that happen in other places. We come in and we bring in the diamonds, and it's pretty tough for the players to go back to valleys. You know, it's like we had a tournament down in Oklahoma that we were there for a couple of years, and they decided, well, it was a little too expensive, and so they went back to valleys, and their players are practically having a mutiny. They said, we don't care what it costs, we want to play on diamonds. So.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't quite get high enough. Now he's kind of funny on the 13.
Yeah, he's a little bit in no man's land here.
He's kind of struggling, and he really didn't struggle too much that first rack. But
yeah, he's either got to hide real well or he's got to run out because that three's hanging.
yeah,
And
not much places to hide now. He's got to kind of.
And we put Rod right back in the game. And I believe this is a 4-4 race.
Yep, it's a 4-4 race.
Yeah.
And Steven leads 1-0. Looks like he's playing safe. He's just going to nudge this 13 and get behind the 8. Or the 9.
Yep. I think he left a window. He's got a rail. He can go rail first and get to that.
Yeah, I think he might just have to curve it a little bit, but.
And I think he plays just a little bit. He can float right up the table and have that 8 back in the side, or if he doesn't go up that high, have 8 back in the corner. He has a couple of options here. Playing that rail first, and then they come off the bottom rail and can come back up table. real good opportunity for Rod to tie it up here at 1-1. Oh,
Curved it just enough to he didn't catch the rail.
Didn't hit a rail and
Well,
caught the side of it and went right on in with it.
Stevens got to run these 5 balls.
Yeah. And as we just saw, there's no gimmies, because I
Yeah.
thought for
Well,
sure that
he's-
he was going to run out there.
And he's struggled with his speed the last couple of times he's been at the table
Yeah.
in this rack. So
Yeah.
I like starting with the 15 though. That's
Buried on that rail, get it out of the way. Everything else is out. Pretty much center table, quarter table out. Gives you some good options.
well, he didn't leave that one short. I don't know where he was going, but boy, he stroked it.
Yeah, as you said, he's been a little bit off on his
Yeah,
speed. I think that shows it there.
I don't think he was trying to get all the way up there for the
No.
13 in the side.
No. But
I don't know why he
you
didn't
know,
just-
that's part of the
I don't know why he
pressure of being in the finals.
Yeah, I think maybe the pressures of getting. Although boy, he didn't show at the first rack. It just
The
I would've-
butterflies will get you.
I would have played shape on the. Well, let's see what he gets here. No, he's going to have a shot on the 8 in the corner.
Yeah. You know, the venue here at the casino, I've been at a lot of casinos for a lot of tournaments, and this one is really nice. The food selection here has really been great and extremely reasonably priced. I was just first time for me to be at this casino for an event, and I was really, really, really pleased.
Yeah, we've been treated really good here.
Yeah.
Well, no,
The pool players that didn't sign up and come out for this have missed a really nice opportunity, but I expect this will be where we'll be back next year if they get everything negotiated. And I expect to see bigger fields. And
oh yeah, it'll just keep growing. I
Yeah.
think word will get out.
then we got a room full of minis going on right now too. So
Are they running some minis? I know they talked about it. And
I thought they had them going. Maybe it's just teams are rolling in practicing.
yeah, I think they're kind of rolling and practicing, but
They'll start some minis again here in a minute. They ran one set earlier.
oh, drew it right back into the side.
Yep.
Very careful. The wheels could come off pretty quick in a race to 4.
Yeah, and it's alternating break format. So that
So Rod's going to have ball in hand.
anywhere on the table. All day long, as they say.
Well, he's got it once right now.
Yeah.
The 8's tied up with the 3. The 2 and the 11 both go in the side where he's looking like he wants to play the 2.
Yeah. It kind of surprises me a little, but maybe not.
Well, yeah, because I think I would start with this 2 because you have to get on it, and there's nothing really there to get in the position he's in.
Yeah, and I'm not so sure the 11 would have gone in the side.
Sorry, everybody. We had some technical difficulties. They're still in rack number 3. It's 1-1. Guys have traded some safeties, missed a couple of tough shots. There was a lot of balls tied up, and they finally pretty much got everything out in the open now, so it's going to be which one of them can get in line, stay in line, and run their balls off the table. This is Stephen Rainey. He's got the stripes.
All right. And Rod has the advantage with 3 balls on the table, but Steven's at the table.
Yeah, I always like to be the guy at the table. I can't tell if the 12 goes by the 8. That's going to be the only difficult part here.
I don't think it does.
If it does, yeah, I don't think so because he's looking there.
Go the other corner with it.
He might be able to get on it right here. He nudged the 1, but I don't think he's got a
Not
shot at
enough.
the 12. Need to nudge it just a little harder.
Yeah. You'd have to go 2 rails from there with it, which is a tough shot.
He's looking at cutting the 9. Which I don't really like. I think he could use that 9 to get on that 12. Well,
Yeah.
it's going to bring Rod Baker back to the table, and his balls are pretty open. They all have a pocket.
It's going to be interesting to see what pattern he selects to try and at least start with, because at this point in the game, they start with one pattern and get out of line. They
Yeah,
have
they
to pick a
change.
second pattern, backup plan.
Yep. Wow, I can't believe he's starting with this 7. But he made it. And he's tied up 1 in the 8. I didn't like that shot choice. He had other choices.
He got the 4 in the corner. That's it. But he's going a different route. I don't even think he's looked over at that 4, has he?
He's looking at the 1. And he's talking to his opponent. I can't hear what they're saying.
They want to have somebody
Yeah,
to
they're
look
going to
at
have
it.
a referee, though.
Yeah.
We got one match, ref. Come on.
Now, that's my fellow referee, Rick Donner.
So we're going to see referee Rick Donner come to the table.
Yep. I'm off shift. I was working earlier this morning when we started the day.
Rick is one of our up-and-coming referees. No, actually, Rick is part of our referee training staff.
Yep, and he and I are fortunate to have been selected to be the referees for the Atlantic Challenge Cup coming up in July in Schaumburg.
Here we go. 1 in the corner.
Yep, it went right into the rail.
Yep, he was so worried about the hit that he missed the shot, making a good hit.
Yeah,
But he hasn't left Steven a whole lot to shoot at here. I mean,
no,
the 12 is blocked by the 9.
and the 9 and 8.
He's going to
got
play.
the
He's
9
going to
block.
play safe. He's just going to bump this
Yep.
12 down to the bottom rail and leave him behind the 8.
Yep.
And he's
Floated.
overrolled it.
Floated.
It floated on him now.
And he's going to have to take that 4 that I thought he should have taken last
Well, I
shot.
don't know if he, I guess he can see the 4. Yeah, it's the 4 he should have probably took.
He's focusing on. Is he focus on that one again. I was starting to think he's going back to the one, but nope. That 4 looked like a much easier shot than that 1 was before.
He's
And
overcut it.
Overcut, exactly. And he has set Steven up.
Well, Steven's been set up here quite a bit. Like, boy, the first rack he played it so well.
Yeah, the only
And since
what he
then, he's
does about
not
that
looked
14.
comfortable at the table.
got that 14 up on the headrail. But the 10, 12, and 9 look like just ducks ready to go.
I think he could draw this back a little bit, get the 14, but no, he's not even looking at it. He played shape for the 12.
Yep.
He's going to go 12, 9, go up table, get the 14, and then try to get on the 8.
Now he's thinking.
Now he's thinking that could get him in trouble because he may. Yeah, he's playing for the 9.
Yep.
Whoa, don't get behind the 8. Okay, you're fine.
Should be back down table without any problem on that 14.
You know, and it's one of those. See, he doesn't
He's
have.
got the safety
he
of
didn't-
the 4 balls. Got him safety.
He didn't have to get all the way up there.
Right.
Now
So
he's got kind of a shallow angle.
Yep.
Anywhere past the side, he was fine. You get too far up now, he's kind of straight.
Yeah. As he just pointed, he's past
Yep.
where he wanted to be.
Well, but he didn't. He wished he was there. He didn't.
Yeah.
He just hit that ball as hard as he could and get it up table. He wasn't thinking about, okay, I just want to be here.
Now the biggest thing is he doesn't want to
Get
tangle
out.
with any of these other balls.
Get out from behind the 1 and the 6. Wow. That wobbled and still went.
Yeah.
Okay. He got out. He didn't hit the 1. He's got a shot at the 8. It's long. But all he has to do is stay down and roll this in, and he'll take a 2-1 lead.
Yep. I think both players are playing a little tight myself so far.
Yeah, I think so. Just a little bit. Haven't seen him play earlier in the tournament. Oh, he just overcut it. Overcut it.
Yeah. Looks like that.
Well, Rod's
4 balls going to go bye-bye finally.
Rod's back to the table.
Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, yeah.
He kind of wobbled that one in.
Yeah, I didn't want to jinx him. I was going to say hopefully he doesn't follow that one in like he did that 3 earlier.
I would shoot the 1 here and play shape for the 6 on the side.
Yeah, because the 6 will carry you way down table and be away from the 1. So, yeah, that's a good selection.
He overcut that one a little bit, but he's okay.
Yeah, he got enough body English on
Yeah,
it.
he
He
can
threw it right on it.
Body English saved him.
Yeah.
Now he can just roll this in, and he should have shape on the 8.
Yeah, hopefully he won't.
I mean, he could go down to the bottom and back up if he wanted.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
that's what he's going for, and he's perfect.
Well played.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of preference there.
Yeah, it's just a matter of pocketing the ball now.
And Rod takes a 2-1 lead in this race to 4.
it's alternating break, and Rod is breaking with a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, we haven't seen a break and run yet, but if you can make a ball on the break, you can determine which balls you're shooting, and a lot of games are won and lost on that decision.
Well, he didn't follow our break regulation. He's got 2 solids on the corners.
Well, yeah.
His opponent's allowing him to break it.
Yeah, under BCA rules, that's an illegal rack. They should have a stripe and a solid on the back corners. All right.
Dry break.
He broke dry. Steven looked pretty focused when he grabbed his cue to come up to the table.
Yeah, they stuck together pretty well. They didn't really move out. You got
Well,
6 balls kind of clustered center table there.
tough opening shot because the cue ball got stuck down on the bottom rail, so
Yeah.
he's going to shoot this 13. And he made that, but I believe
He's got
yeah,
shots.
he's got the 14.
Yep.
He's got a shot. I wouldn't say shots. He wants shots. They're going to have to be out at the bar. He's got 1 shot. And he handled that. Oh, get up there, get up there. He
Played a nice save on himself.
and his speed's just not where it needs to be.
No.
He's under hitting a lot of things, which tells me he's nervous.
But he's not froze to the 9. He's off of it, and he's shooting away to keep from doing a double hit, and he performed it beautifully.
Played a safety. He's left a combination in the 6-5.
But they're not dead on. It's a little bit
No,
of a cut.
no,
That's not an easy safety with that
It's
much
not.
distance to the pocket.
Yeah, it's not a wired combination. So
I believe he's got the 1 down in the corner the other way too, though, doesn't he? Through the gap.
It's tough. He might. He might. I can't tell from our vantage point. I think he's looking at it.
Of course, the other thing is you may be able to make a ball, but you got to make sure you got another ball to go to after that, or call safety 1.
Well, if he can play the 1. Yeah.
He's playing the other combination at the top of the
Wow,
table.
I don't like that.
3-4 combo in the corner, and he drove it to the rail. Hit it just straight up. He didn't. I think it was more of a 2-way safety, really.
Yeah, I think he was thinking safety.
Table position, play safety. He's looking at trying to come rail first down, come off the 9 to make the 12.
Yeah, that's about all he has for an offensive shot.
Yeah.
It'll be a nice shot if it goes.
And really not any real good play to be able to play a defensive shot, so it's about all he's got. And he played it beautifully.
That was very nicely done.
And floated the 9 right out there. As my dad always said, mathematical pool. Make 1, carry 1, simple math.
Well, he's got to figure out what he's going to do with that 11 ball. I don't think it passes the 6.
No, but if he can get that side pocket cleared out, he can get below it. He can take it from the side after he clears those other 2 balls. He should have to clear one of them right here. The 10 ball in the side. And then that should give him position on the other stripe there. I can't tell exactly what
Oh,
it
that's
is.
the 15.
Is that the 15?
Yeah.
Okay. And that could give him position on the 11 back the side.
So
Or tear it out
So
when he plays
you're
the
playing
15.
one pocket in the side, huh?
Well, I'm playing the 10 in the side and then the 15 in the corner.
Now you're sitting up here in the booth with me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I can't miss when you're up here.
That's right. That's right. I'm about an 840 Fargo rate sitting up here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd be complaining. I'd be up there and I'd be complaining. You got me ranked too high. But I really do like that Fargo system. I think if everybody
If they'll give it a chance.
give it a chance, it's
Yep.
going to grow and get better. And it's not just a system here. I think you're going to see it worldwide. He went for the combo
Wow,
there.
Combination. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I wouldn't have
that.
seen that. Yeah.
I don't admit unless it laid different than what we saw.
Well, I think he's looking at the leave. It was more of a safety shot than really a combo, I think. 'Cause look what he's left.
Yeah, he did get the cue ball down the bottom rail, so
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
containment shot.
And back to that same side pocket's the only thing he's left.
And he did get his 11 out. So, I mean, whether he was
Yeah.
trying to do all this or not, he may have turned out to be a pretty good shot.
Yeah, but he's playing that side.
Going to play the 6 on the side and tie up to 5 with the 8. Okay, he missed the 6, but it tied up to 10.
Yep, it came off the point of the pocket, played it just a little undercut. But he set up on the 11 that was a trouble ball earlier, but he got that 10 ball tied up big time. Two different directions. It may be so straight in on the 11, I'm not sure.
Well, he could draw it back, get on that 15, and if he leaves the right angle, the cue ball will be headed over into those balls.
It's definitely going to be interesting.
Because the 15 goes, 15 does go up in the corner past the 4.
Yeah. If we can get the 5 out of the way, Kirk.
Just get
Draw
past,
back around
Yeah,
it,
just
yeah.
draw back past the 5. Wow.
Yeah.
Hit it way too hard. Now he's got the wrong angle.
Well, he can.
That 10 is just absolutely buried now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He better not make this ball.
Or call a safety. It is called, yeah, you can call a safety, drop the ball.
Well, if he drops this ball, he's going to lose this game. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He better not make it. He needs this ball to stay out on the table. Because he's not going to see a shot on that 10 anytime soon unless he can break it out with.
I don't see anything breaking it out here.
Nope.
Because you fire into that, you're turning that 8 ball loose, trying to fire into it. And that could be dangerous mid-table.
Yeah, he's looking like he's going to play it up in the corner. And this is.
Looks like he's going to try some draw on it. And
Okay, well,
I think he
well,
played safe.
that's
Okay.
smart.
Yep.
15's out where he can see it. He put another solid in there.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how.
They're building a fort around that 10 ball.
10 balls in Fort Knox right now.
Yeah. Surrounded
The darndest
by
thing
the
is,
solids.
I think the 6 is wired, so if Rod can get some sort of a, make the 2 or something, he can.
Yeah.
he can hit just about any one of those balls.
Yeah.
I think that 10-6 is almost wired in this. I can't tell. Looks like it's wired.
It is.
Of course, you know,
But that
almost wired shots have cost me. So
that one is at a precarious angle. It's not frozen to the 10.
yeah.
And so it hit it and ended up throwing that 6 at a different angle. I think that's what he was just looking at.
Stay out of there, Whitey.
Yeah. And slow rolled the 2 ball and left it sitting in front of the pocket. The only thing he's left is the kick.
No, he's got the 15 sitting out there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Once again, I don't think he can break out that 10, so I would not make the 15.
Yeah.
I would be trying to put it in a place where I could make it and break out that cluster.
He's looking to go cross corner.
I think he's looking at trying to follow the 2 in with it. But I don't see where the payoff on this is. He's not going to have a shot on the 10. He could put it, you know, make the 2 and leave the 15 right there. Oh, yeah, he's banked. Well, once again, I think he's fortunate to have not made that ball. Now, if I'm Rod, I got to start picking off some of these balls. Does the 5-6 combination go? Can the shoot the 3 up into the 2?
Well, he's not going to go after anything in that cluster till he gets those other 3, at least 2 of the other balls out, and then he may go for a combo of something out of that cluster on the 2.
I would go into the cluster before I made that 2 up. Oh, he shot that right into the point.
Yep.
Now he's left. I think Steven may have a shot.
And fall back on 10 for a breakout.
I think he can make this with some high right and come into those balls. I'd want to shoot this pretty hard. And just blast them open and hope you get a shot. Here we go. He blasted them open, and he was not rewarded. He got hooked.
Yep.
But I think that was the shot.
But he's cleared out what we thought was possibly a wired ball. For Rod, the 6 ball is now not in the pocket.
It didn't turn out right, but that was the opportunity that he needed to go for.
I don't know what he's looking at here.
I think he's looking
The bank behind that 5.
We're going to go like 2 rails, try to hit that 10, but I don't know if that's...
I don't have the angle to see if he can get by it or not. On the screen, it looks like he does, but
He can get past the 5. He's not wired to the 5. He's not frozen to the 5 or anything like that.
and there's enough space between the 5 and the rail.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know that at the angle he needs to shoot it.
If he can clear the 6.
He's going to come short where he's...
Yeah, he
Whoa,
cleared the 6.
he went long.
Yeah.
He put some massive English on that. Well, Rod's got ball in hand with a pretty wide open table now. I think I'd play the 3 into the 2 because 3 and 4 are laying next to each other. Yeah. And then you've got shape on the 4, whether the 3 goes in or not.
got 6 as a backup plan there, sitting on that side pocket.
Yeah, I think I'd go ahead and shoot that 7 now on the side. That way you've got all your balls over here. Or take the 4 first if you want. There you go. I think I'd go 7, maybe 3, or I think I'd go 3 and then the 7. And then the 1, 5, 6, 8. If he gets out here, he's going to be on the hill. And he will have won 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Came a little further over than he wanted. I think he's got an angle that if he shoots that 7,
He's going for the 1.
yeah.
Now is he going to take the 7 and float back for the 5? Because that 7 is up table from that side pocket. If he's below the side pocket, that 7 is a tough one.
Yeah. That's why I kept saying he needed to get that 7 off of there because it's not right in front of the side. It's above the side.
Right, unless
And
he wants to play it to the corner at some point.
He shot all the balls off that end of the table. He could shoot the 5 and draw back. If he can, he should shoot the 7. If he cuts in there,
Yeah,
he should shoot
it
now.
cuts from where he's at.
Then he needs to shoot it right
Yeah,
now.
absolutely, and then float back over for the 5 in the corner.
Yeah, you can go like 2, 3 rails around. Oh, don't scratch in this corner. Ooh.
Yeah.
He was not really thinking about where the white ball was going on that one.
And he's got
Here-
multiple options with the cue
Yeah.
ball here after he makes the 5.
He can shoot the 5, but if he doesn't draw that back a little bit, he's going to be stuck to the 6.
No, I think he can come down table.
Nope,
Well, he missed it though.
he missed it, and
He stuck to
it's
it.
a good
yeah.
thing because, I almost liked shooting the 6 there and rolling down. That way you
Right.
could shoot the 5 back up the other direction.
I thought if he played it right, he could have come on around that 6 and been below it to play it back up in the corner.
Don't think he's left much. We may see another kick now.
Yep.
I think looks to me like he can see the 10. Can he bank it cross side? He's not really looking at that.
Or is he's looking to kick under it and go for the corner?
The 8 must be blocking.
Yeah, but he's going for the corner. Think about a half ball contact.
I kind of liked kicking up to the top rail.
Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot. I would have liked to have seen him kick up to the top rail and try to make the tab down here in the bottom left. But
Yeah.
because that way, if you miss, the cue ball is over on that side of the table, and you're not selling out here. He's left Rod a shot on the 6,
Yep, sold out to far.
or he's going to play safe.
Yeah.
And here comes the jump cue. So you're going to try to jump over the 6 and the 8. Pocket that 10 up in the corner. If he jumps like Shane Van Boning, he'll make the 10 and draw back for the 8 and the side.
Yeah. Got
Well,
contact and went off the table
you
with
see
the cue
that a
ball.
lot. You see that a lot on a bar table. Yeah, he cleared the balls, but he was airborne when he hit the 10, and that sends the cue ball off on the floor. Tough to get that cue ball back down on the felt when it hits the ball. Well, you can shoot this 5, just kind of punch it over for the 6 in the same corner, just like that. Now he can punch it over for the 8 up in the upper right if he wants.
Yep, should be an easy out here.
Well, when they're shooting in the finals, nothing seems to be easy. Okay, he followed down. He can play this either up in the corner or in the side, whichever he feels most comfortable. On a valley table, I'd always play it up in the corner. On a diamond table, sometimes going to the side. He's going to play it up in the corner.
Yeah.
And don't follow it in the side. Don't go in the side.
And lost.
He went in the side.
Yeah. Ties
So
it up at 2-2 and a race
Stephen
to
will
4.
take that little gift and
Which
we're
one of the gentlemen came from the no-loss side in this match?
Stephen Rainey is in the hot seat right now, and Rod Baker is coming from the one-loss side. So
if Rod defeats Stephen here, they'll have to play one.
They'll play another
match.
one. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So
And
you
he-
people out there may be in store for a lot more pool. We'll see after this next rack.
Yeah, he would have gone a long ways to taking control of this first set had he, and he didn't need to follow. All he had to do was put a little bottom.
Yeah, I don't think he thought about it. I think he was
No.
focused on the pocket.
Yeah, these guys are not. Yeah, they're not thinking ahead quite like a.
And from where we're sitting, they can't hear us.
We hope. We try to talk soft enough that they can't hear us. Rick's gonna look at maybe getting a plexiglass kind of booth that we can be in to where we can talk a little louder, because I've heard we can be hard to hear out on the live stream sometimes, but I really don't want these guys. I don't want to shark these guys.
You can get us
Wow, that's a great break there. He hit that good, and he did not get. Come on, 6. No, he didn't get rewarded.
No.
Nothing went.
Get us a Get Smart dome of silence.
The dome was the silent dome.
Yeah. Well, this is about the best breakout. Table's really open. There's nothing really tied up, nothing hiding on the rails.
Yeah.
It's all a matter of preference of what he wants, but the solids look better to me. You got the one hanger over there.
Yeah. Because of the 6 sitting in the front of that side, I think I like the solids a little better too.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's going to play the combo in 1-6. And that determines suit there. He's got the solids.
He's on the 5. I think I would shoot that 5 now.
Yeah, because that 1's a good backup ball. Should be available from about anywhere on the table.
Girls are having a good time up there.
Oh, yeah, they're getting ready for, because we got the mixed teams as well as the girls' teams tomorrow. Stephen's giving them a piece of his mind, and he's wanting them to quieten down.
I think our referee needs to go up and maybe
Yep, he's
do
headed
some
that
crowd
way.
control.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they just came in. They don't know that there's a final on the table down here. For them, their pool weekend's just starting. They just gotten off work and rolled in here to have some fun.
Oh, no, those two girls were in here last night having a good time. Heck, one of them was in the Scotch Devils final.
Oh,
Her and her partner
absolutely.
finished second.
Yes, they did. They played some nice pool.
Well, he's missed the 7. So that'll bring Steven to the table, shooting the stripes. And I think I'd shoot this 10 first if I could, because it does not go in the other. He's going to take the 11. Maybe the 10 does go between the one.
He thought he'd draw back for the 10. But
Well, he can shoot the 15 in the side and still get on the 10 here. The 10 is like his only problem, because I don't think it goes but by the 1 and the 7. But oh,
it never stopped moving.
man.
You still have 5 seconds after everything
had to-
stops, but it didn't stop there.
He had to wish that one in pretty hard. Body English got that one down.
Now I take that problem 10 out, and everything else is sitting out mid-table or by a pocket.
Don't hit it too hard.
We'll rearrange the furniture. I think he helped himself, but it's always a concern.
He may have.
Depends on that
Problem is
12. Now down by the 4.
these balls. Yeah, I mean, okay. If the 12 goes in the side, he's in good shape, and he's looking at that.
Yeah, 9 in the corner, 12 on the side.
But the 13 does not go by the 7. That's why I was like, don't hit it too hard.
Yeah.
These balls really need to be pocketed down here. And he's over hit that. But he's going to come out. He's got the 14 up in the corner. He can draw back just a little bit for the 13 in the side. The 12 goes down in this bottom right corner.
Pick a spot.
Well, he stroked that nice.
Yeah, I had put him on a
He
13.
didn't. He would have liked to have drawn it back about 4 inches or so, though, because now he's got an angle on this 13 that the cue ball is going to come down table. I don't know if he can draw into the 12. Boy, I don't know if he can hold. Maybe he can hold right there if he can, or just roll forward. I
Roll
don't.
forward just a
Maybe he
little
doesn't
bit.
have quite the angle that it looks like on the screen here. Okay, he rolled forward. He's okay. If he can get out here, he will be on the hill. Boy, what a change of events that would be.
Yeah, he's got
He's got to
to
just,
play it. He's got to play the float off that side rail and come back out to get to the 8.
yeah. Just make sure you pocket this ball and don't overhit it.
Perfect.
Pocketed it. Okay,
He went below it,
he chose to go below it.
and he's got 2 pockets, whatever his choice
I
is.
think he'll play this in the side
I
pocket.
think so too. Yeah, that scratch on the 8 in the last game is
Was huge. He was looking at being up
Yeah.
3-1. Now he's going to look at being
Right,
down 2 to
right.
3.
Rod will be
Oh.
thinking about that one in his dreams tonight for sure. Now, if Rod could come in here now and a little break and run,
That would make some for exciting.
exciting pool would go hill.
We've had a few hill matches. And
Well,
once
you-
it gets to hill, anything can happen.
Well, you know what that tells you when you have a lot of hill matches? That tells you that the Fargo rate is pretty well right.
Well, we've also had some goose eggs. The Fargo rate is pretty new here. I heard there was a lot of starter ratings of 525.
Right. I
So
understand. Not a lot of data that is being allowed to be released right now. And
2 to 3 years from now, I think, people are just going to love the Fargo rate. The more data, the better they get people placed. But right now it's way better than the way it was in the past, where you had the Open and Advanced and Masters and that Open division. I mean, the guy that won it last year was a 720 Fargo rate. He does not belong. He belongs on the Pro Tour, not on the Open.
Well, that's what I like about it. It's a set number instead of A player, double A player, C player.
And that's very subjective.
And that you've got all these different grading systems out there.
Oh, he played that nicely. Don't tie anything up.
A player from out of the area comes up and plays in the area tournament.
Yeah.
They can look up their Fargo rate and handicap the thing properly for everybody.
And the beautiful thing is, a 500 in Michigan is a 500 in Oklahoma or Texas, or it doesn't matter. A 500 is a 500.
Right.
That's the biggest complaint about, like leagues like the APA, where, a 7 in Los Angeles is not the same as a 7 in, Timbuktu, Washington.
Well, I've played in 3 different areas at the same time and carried 2 different ratings.
Right.
And have people fuss because of it. And I said, I don't have any control over
it. Yeah, you just show up and play.
Because they don't mix it all together. It doesn't all get blended together.
No.
It only gets held for that area and that area.
Right. You're compared to the people that you're playing against.
Yeah.
And so in a small town, you could be the best player, but in a large city, you're just an average.
Yep.
I know the area where I live in. I'm one of the best players there, so I'm a big fish in a little pond. He's looking at cutting this 12 down in the lower right. Yeah, now he's decided to bank it. Yeah, pretty good, but he got the cue ball down on the bottom rail, so he's trying to leave Rod something tough to start with. He's going to have a cut on the one in the side, probably his best bet.
He had a tough shot there. Two-thirds of the way down the table, and he was having to reach and stretch and to put enough on it to bank it, and also not to turn the cue ball loose. He didn't do too badly with what he had to play with. But he has left a 1 ball on the side.
Yeah, looks like that's the best.
That's the easiest shot. There's a couple of other balls with pockets, but they're not near as easy as this one.
You got to get started.
Yeah.
He handled that nicely. I think now the 5 comes all the way down to the corner if he chooses.
Yeah.
Or he can play the 6.
Yeah, just chop this tree down one chop at a time, 1 ball at a time to clear the table. Oh,
And he wobbled the 5.
Well, I would say the guys were getting tired, but it's an early evening yet. It's only 8:45
They
here.
shouldn't be very tired.
And they haven't had very many matches that they've had to play today.
I don't know about these. Some of the guys have been playing since 9 o'clock this morning. But
Yeah, what, 3 matches today, 4 matches? The
let's
most
see, no.
on from the one loss side?
No, you could have played 5 or 6 matches.
Okay.
So, but I don't think these guys were in the losers bracket this morning. So
I've seen Rod on the floor quite a lot today.
he's banking the 12, but he banked it short.
Yeah. Our referee's up doing a little bit of crowd control again. I could hear some of our enthusiastic players having fun
The
up there.
alcohol is flowing up there. They're having a good time. Hopefully this match will, once this match ends, they can have all the fun they want, but we want to.
Absolutely want to give these people their opportunity. They worked hard to get to this final table. But the setup of this room, I wish our viewers could see it. We're going to be taking some more pictures tomorrow that'll be posted online that you can see how this is a tiered arena, that when you're down on the bottom or you're up on the top, you can see all the tables at every level. Every level's a little higher than the next. Plenty of seating room for the teams tomorrow at their table. That we have a number of seats set aside to view the 2 streaming tables. It's just a beautiful facility that's set up really nice. And we have 39 tables, 38 of them in action.
There's 39 in action, and then there's 1 vendor table. Okay. So there's 40 tables in there altogether.
And if needed, we've got space for more.
He rubbed the 2 ball over onto the rail. Don't think he wanted to do that, but he can shoot this 5 and get up there for the 4.
And they're announcing they're starting the minis.
And he bumped the 15.
He's got the 4 in the corner.
He's got the 4 in the corner, but his cue ball is going to be going the wrong direction.
Way for the 2, yeah.
And he's made the 8 a little tougher. I don't know if he shoots that 2. I don't know that the 8.
He's got a cross bank on that 2 if he wants it, and he's kind of looking at it. It's a do or die shot if he goes for the cross bank.
No, he's not going to shoot that. There's no reason to.
No, I agree.
He's trying to look to see where he can get on the 2. I got a feeling Steven's going to get another turn at the table here. We'll see.
Yeah. Not on this ball. It'll be after this. So he dropped that 4 nicely. Nice table speed.
Yeah, he's got shot on the 2, but I don't know that he can get. Maybe spin it, go across and back and get under the 8.
I think that 2 goes in this corner down here past the 8, or he can cut it in the other corner.
No, he can cut the 2 goes, but how's he going to get on the 8? He's trying to get below it. Oh, he missed the 2. He missed the 2.
He had a plan, but
he missed the 2 because he was trying to get on the 8.
Yeah, he opened it up.
All right, if I'm Steven here, I think I'm shooting the 10. He's going to shoot the 15, but I'm shooting that 10 and 12 now because the 2 is buried. You shoot the 15 now, you give him.
The 8 doesn't go past the 2, does it?
Yeah, I believe it does. And even if it doesn't, you could use the 15 and stop right there and then shoot the 8 in the other corner.
Yeah.
I would leave the 15 till last. You got free shot here to shoot that 10, but he is taking the ball that he needs to get on the 8 and shooting it now. And spun around. Now he's out of line.
Well,
Boy, that gal's voice up there just really carries. Really carries.
Think she's using her prize money from doubles.
No, she wasn't in it. I don't think she played in the tournament.
Oh, that's
She's
the different one. I saw the second place doubles winner.
Oh
up
no,
there,
yeah, she's up there. She's not the one. It's the one in the green that's got
Yeah.
the loud voice.
Oh, okay. There's quite a few young ladies up there. I wasn't sure which one.
The one with the drink in her. Oh well, no, I wonder.
Well, let's see here.
Well, he's got a tough cut on the 10 now. He had an easy one before, but
Yeah, I thought he might actually take the 12 and try to.
well, I like shooting the 10 here and let the cue ball float across table. That way, if you do miss it, the 8 will block the 2.
Maybe.
It should. If he gets the cue ball over to the other side of the table. I wish I could tell whether that 8 passes the 2, though, because if it does, and I think it may.
If it does, it has to take it to the outside of the pocket. You can't center. It's got to be center pocket to the outside. You can't cheat it. And he
Yeah,
hit that one bad.
he hit it bad, but not.
That got a
Look where he
good
left the
leave.
cue ball. He floated it over there. He was thinking about where he was leaving the cue ball.
Yeah.
So a bad decision was followed by a good one. I just think he messed himself up when he shot that 15.
Yeah, you think he's gonna kick it cross corner?
I can't. Yeah, it looks like he can hit it.
Yeah, apparently
So
so.
he's going to try to get in there, maybe leave him behind the 8.
Yeah.
Try to play some sort of a safety here. Oh,
Foul.
he hit the 8. Well, that's
Yeah, body English didn't help at the time.
okay. Now does the 8 go by? Steven, you might want to take a look at that. Does the 8 go by?
Maybe it's so obvious it goes by he didn't have to look that close. He's
boy,
already
it's
glanced at it.
Certainly not obvious from our vantage point, but he didn't even glance at it.
Didn't even give a blink. He looked down and kept going.
It must. The way he's played that ball, now he's looking.
Just verifying. He already knew it. It's hard to do wins.
He can taste it now.
Oh, yeah. Gonna draw back a little bit, float back.
Just
there.
float on down. Okay, it goes because, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he knows. Okay, do not touch the 2.
Yeah.
Do not touch the 2. You make this, you are the Michigan State 8-ball silver division champion. And he got it.
Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful.
There you go, folks. There's your champion, Stephen Rainey, the silver division, Michigan State, 2016 8-ball champion. Thanks a lot for joining us. Join us tomorrow. We will have team play all day. And so
Back.
everybody have a good night. Thanks for joining us. And here's a little commercial for you.